Justin, I've talked now for about 15 minutes. I want to pass it back to you, and maybe we could jump into that Q&A.
Sure. Thanks so much, Eric. So, someone had asked, is there a minimum requirement of number of devices purchases, right? Because if people are working from home, can we get away with one person, or do we have to buy it for everybody in the office?
Yeah, that's a phenomenal question. So we do, I want to clarify, we don't work in the residential space. And all I mean by that is we work with the partner community. So in this case, Virtua, you would reach out to Virtua. They would help place the order for that single site device.
Sure.
And we can certainly support a single site all the way up to as many sites as needed. But yeah, even a single site is going to be on that month-to-month agreement.
And when you're saying site, just for the people who are watching, a site is a particular user working from home. Because look, IT people, we have jargon that we like to throw out at people, right? So if you're watching, if you're a 30-person office, what Eric's saying is that you don't have to buy for all 30 people in your office. Maybe you are, in your apartment and without anyone else, and you have, really good internet and things are fine. But maybe someone else in your organization has kids at home, doesn't have great internet, things like that. This would be for them. So we can mix and match as needed.
Yeah, we in fact, we're having a conversation now with someone that's got a staff of thousands, but has about 1,000 employees that are having significant challenges. Some of them are kid related, again, Disney Plus and Netflix. Some of them are crappy internet related. The one thing I do want to address, we get this question a lot, is, hey, can't I just order more bandwidth? Isn't more bandwidth at my house less than $99 a month? Again, the short answer is absolutely. It's less than $99 a month, but you still have this problem. You still have a problem of all of these applications coupled with Xbox Live and YouTube and things like that are going on in your network, in your home. And residential internet predominantly is a shared service. So you're also sharing and contending for bandwidth with your neighbors. And when all of this is going on and nothing is prioritized, you're still going to have problems with that Zoom call. In fact, it's been intriguing to me to see customers push back and say, well, you know what, I'm just going to order, I've got 5 customers, or I've got 5 of my staff that are having issues. We're just going to order them more bandwidth. And inevitably, about 30 days later, they call us and say, yeah, that didn't do the trick. They've got a gig at their home. I don't know why it's not working. But again, it's because you're prioritizing too many applications. So the alternative, cross your fingers and hope it's going to work. And I laugh at this, but occasionally it will work. Get as close to the wireless router as you can and ask everyone in your home to get off the internet. That's not ideal either, but that is the short-term fix that on occasion I hear does work.
Well, so we like to look at it as it's a water hose, right? You have you have water coming into your house, and whatever devices that are connected are going to try to use as much water as possible. And if you make that hose bigger, you make that pipe bigger, and now you're going from, let's say, 500 gallons of water to 1,000 gallons of water. Well, Disney Plus and Netflix are going to want as much water as possible in order to be able to stream better. They're just going to take more water as you bring it in. So increasing your bandwidth from 250 to 500 to a gig, Netflix or Disney Plus or any of those applications is going to try to grab as much of that as possible.
You know, it's interesting. It's interesting, Justin, that you bring that up. So I heard this, our CEO talked about this a few months ago. When the business internet, so for those of you sitting at your office, when the business internet was built, and the way most carriers will support that is they will try and tag specific traffic, VoIP and video, as video being Zoom or WebEx.
Right, not Netflix or anything like that.
Yeah, they actually, well, they don't do a great job at it. They do a better job of prioritizing those at the office because they get less trouble tickets and less phone calls when those applications work. Conversely, unfortunately, we're all working at home now, but when the residential internet was built, they started prioritizing, again, because they want less service calls, they started prioritizing video applications like Netflix, Hulu, and Disney Plus. So there is an argument in the world of SD-WAN and the ISP world of when I'm on a Zoom call and I'm contending with my kids who are watching Netflix and Disney Plus without a Bigleaf device, theoretically, my carrier is probably prioritizing Netflix and Disney Plus over the business applications, because that's the way the residential internet was built.
Right. And going back to the water example, what this device is doing basically is it's creating a controller to only allow, and I'm using this in very broad strokes. It's doing it on a digital level, not the actual water line, but it's controlling who should be able to drink the water first. And in this case, Zoom or Ignite or your Google Now is able to drink the water first, and then Netflix. I'm not saying that it's going to cause Netflix to be bad. I'm saying that you want that priority of your business applications to happen first, because that's how the residential internet is built. On top of which, residential internet and business internet usually run at different frequencies. And since everybody's working from home, and I had this conversation because Cablevision came to my house the other day, I said, hey, he goes, go test, see if you get your new speed, but keep in mind everyone's home. And I said, yeah, but isn't residential and business on different frequencies? And he goes, yes, but not anymore. Now that everybody's at home, they're trying to find the fastest path out. And so even if you have a business line at home, you're going to be still stuck on the same problems if your neighbors or your people in your house are all using up all your residential service, Netflix. And so a device like the SD-WAN device from Bigleaf will help prioritize and allow for certain items to go out first and get that, like I said, drink of water. And in this case, things like Zoom or Ignite or any of the products that we normally set up for our clients.
One of the significant things, we've probably got a couple minutes left, it looks like, for questions. One of the things that my kids love about Bigleaf is at night when I'm not on a Zoom call and not on my Ring Central phone, their Netflix and Disney Plus experience is better. Again, because we're prioritizing traffic coming into the neighborhood on the Bigleaf device. So I don't know how much it matters, but my kids' Netflix experience is better.
I kind of want to put a Bigleaf device on the pole outside my house and just manage it for the entire so we got a question coming in: is how does this work with VPN? So people are working from home, they're VPN'd into their office. How does this prioritize VPN traffic? Can it get in the way since you're creating a secure tunnel between your house and the office?
So the short answer is we support VPN. The longer answer is more technical. I don't want to dig into the weeds too terribly much, in part because we've got 2 minutes, and in part, I'm not the most technical guy. Out of the gates, we would tag all VPN traffic as one traffic type, and that traffic type would actually go below voice and video. So we are starting to see an uptick in customers open up tickets to reprioritize VPN traffic over voice and video, and we can support that. Because that's a secure tunnel and we don't see the traffic routing through it. If you let us know where the VPN needs to be prioritized on the stack, we can certainly help reprioritize the way in which we have it pre-configured.
So you can prioritize not only the VPN, but let's say AFP or SMB connection to the server within that VPN stack just by moving that up on the line.
Depending on how those packets are tagged, yes.
Right. Cool. Well, I don't see any other questions coming in. So my thanks to Eric and the team at Bigleaf for putting this together for us. If you're interested, please reach out to us, support@virtuacomputers.com. We'll get you guys set up. We'll help get you the item that you need. It'll get sent right to your house. You just plug in the colored coordinated cables and away you go. If things need to be changed as it comes, again, please reach out to us. Eric, thank you very much for being here today. I know, with everybody working from home, and I know you got kids to watch and it's craziness and stuff like that. My thanks and gratitude for you. And if anyone who's watching needs anything Mac related, IT related, network related, printer related, phone related, or just want to talk about, what's going on in the world of food, because I'm a big foodie, shoot us an email at support@virtuacomputers.com or give us a call at 347-369-4878. And that's it. Thanks everybody for watching.
Thanks everybody. Take care.